Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Conversation with Freedom. This is the show which is designed to educate, inspire, and also to empower. On this show, I host different kind of people from all walks of life to share their stories and life experiences. Today, I have a very special guest. I'm so blessed on this show to have like different people who I'm like who are doing amazing things and they have overcome a lot of different challenges to be who they are. Today, my guest is so very special and his story is very inspiring. I'm telling you, after this show, you're gonna get inspired. Her name is Nesh. She's from Ghana, and she's so amazing. My sister, welcome to the program.
Thank you, my dear. Thank you so much. I'm really honored to be on your show. Anyways, I'm so honored to be on this show. Thank you.
You're welcome. For those people who don't know who Nesh is, what can you tell us more about yourself and what you do?
Oh, so my name is Nana Adjwoa Adepa. You can call me Nashlove. Nashlove is my stage name, or I would say my multimedia name.
Okay.
Yes. I don't know, but I'm a very simple person, an orphan who is trying to make her life better for herself and her own family. Yes. And then an actress, a businesswoman, a talk show host, a promoter, name them, everything multimedia, I'm there. Yes, yeah. So basically, yes, that's Nashlove.
Okay. You mentioned something important. You are an orphan. Please tell us more about that.
Yeah.
I know that's very emotional. You don't really want to talk about it, but please share with us the journey and how.
Yeah. I don't have much to say about that, but I lost my parents. I lost my dad at the early stage. I think I was like 3 years when my dad died.
Yeah.
And I lost my mom somewhere 2008. And since then, it has been me and me alone on the streets trying to make life, a success. So
yeah. So what kind of advice or message do you have for that kid? Because you're not alone on this. There are a lot of different people going through it, and some people are having hard times out there. So what kind of message do you have for that little girl who's struggling in rural communities, whether in South Africa or in Ghana or anywhere in the world? What kind of message would you like to give to that little girl?
I would tell them what I always tell myself. Do not lose yourself. The fact that you're an orphan doesn't mean your world has come to an end. There is someone somewhere who appreciates you, who loves you, who cares for you. That person might not be your family member, not necessarily know you, but they care for you. And they support you in everything you do. Yes, so never lose yourself. Because if you lose yourself, then you disappoint those that are looking up to you. Being an orphan doesn't mean that you're not a human being or you're not supposed to be accepted in a society. No, you don't have to neglect yourself. You have to know that being an orphan, you have a responsibility to even live your own life and also make others see you as an example. So yes, that's what I'm going to tell them. They shouldn't lose themselves.
Wow. Wow, that's very inspiring. That's very powerful, I'm telling you. So, hey, what kind of vision do you have for Africa?
Oh, so yes, if you've asked, let me tell you, I have a project coming up and I'm praying that God will help me make it successes, make the streets happy. I always want to see the streets, the vulnerable ones happy.
Yeah.
I want to see those that don't have anybody to call on, those that living in the slums, those that we neglect. Yes, I always want to see them happy. So I want to see Africa make the streets happy, make the ghettos belong.
Wow.
Yes, because so many talented and brilliant and let me say intellectuals in the ghettos, but because we don't look at those areas, so we don't see them and they go wayward. But my dream for Africa and Ghana and for my community is to see that street child to be happy, is to see that street child to also be able to defend himself or herself anywhere they go.
Wow.
Yes, so I'm all for the street.
Wow. You're very inspiring and that's very powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
if
if you were to send one message to African leaders, what can you tell them?
Please, if I am to send one message to African leaders, I would say they should look down to the street. They should pay attention to the street. The voice of the street is low, but if they pay attention, they will hear. If they pay attention, they will hear. They should pay attention to the street because the street actually makes the world. The street actually makes a government. They make leaders. There's so many people out there who have, ambition to be somebody, but who is going to help? It is me and you. Yeah. Even we don't have money, we can inspire them with our words. Yeah. By visiting them, letting them know that they are not alone. Please, our leaders should really, really pay attention to the street. That's what I'll tell them.
Wow. I feel inspired right now. My sister is so amazing.
Thank you.
So where does your passion for acting comes from? Like, were you born with it, or how did you discover acting?
I don't know. It's if you have it, you have it. Yeah. For me, I feel being on the street for so many years, I have learned a lot. Actually, my school was on the street. I learned a lot from the street. I wasn't in any classroom or any mentor or anybody, but the street. What I learned from the street is what I talk about all the time because it has taught me so much. And I know it's teaching other people too. There are people out there with great hearts who are also learning. I take inspiration from that ghetto girl or that ghetto boy every day. I take inspiration from them all the time. Whenever I am on the street, I look at them and I see, okay, so I am strong. The same way I think they also see me and they be like, yeah, I can be like her.
Very true.
So that's where I get my inspiration from, yeah.
Yeah, that's powerful. I'm just lost for words. I don't even know what to ask because you're so inspiring, and that's what I like most about you.
Thank you so much.
Any life lessons that you would like to share with us? Some of the challenges that you had to overcome and the lessons that you would like to.
Oh, okay.
Take your time, please.
Yes, from my side of the world or from where I come from, abuse is like daily motivation. I don't know why they do that, but they abuse you all the time, verbally. I don't know, but they try to intimidate you. So my whole life, I was made to believe that if you're an orphan, you can't do anything. I was made to believe that a woman without education cannot go anywhere. You can't express yourself out there. They bully you anywhere you go. They just try to make you feel less of yourself and they belittle you in whatever you do, which is not right. I remember when I started the industry thing, when I wanted to become an actress, I was a bit naive, but the kind of trauma I went through and the kind of verbal abuse, some even, talking about your skin color and you're not fair, you can't be shown on camera and you're this and you're that. It was a bit challenging, but I learned from it because I always tell myself that negativity is like the positive in my life. If you start saying anything negative about me, I look at the positive aspect of it. Wow. So yes, it's and losing your parents. Imagine living alone in life without anybody who would tell you, hey, you're going wrong or you're doing this or you're doing that. And from where I come from, nobody cares. They don't care whether you're an orphan or they just don't care. They just want to see you up there so that everybody can get something to say. It hasn't been easy, honestly. It has never been easy. Even till now, your own people turn against you, your own people abuse you, words, and then making you feel like you can't even do it, you can't go there. It's still a challenge to me, but I am forcing, and I know God will push us through. So yeah, we'll get there.
Wow, this is like very emotional, and I'm so sorry you had to go through it. Don't even know what to say right now. I think we should just take time to take a deep breath and then what are you most proudest of?
What am I
Most proudest of? Things which you are proud
I
of.
am proud of myself. I am proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself because I don't know, but I've been able to walk through it all. I've been able to go through it all without giving up. And I am not willing to give up anytime soon, no matter the situation or the circumstance. So yes, I'm proud of myself. Really proud of myself. Seeing where I am being able to go now and the little things that I'm also being able to do. Yeah.
That's great. That's great. Where do you want to see yourself in the next 5 or 10 years? What's the dream for you?
The dream is always about the street. Next 5 years or 10 years, I want to see myself host a show that is, inspiring the youth on the street, or have my own talk show that will be able to inspire the streets or make the streets know that they are not lost or they are not neglected. I'm forever for the streets because they showed me love. They actually made me belong. So yes, 5 years from now, I want to see myself being able to dine and wine with the streets, make them happy, and then let them know that tomorrow is promised if only you work hard.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
That's so amazing. What kind of advice would you give to your younger self?
As I said earlier, they shouldn't lose themselves. And please, I always say this, do not take the negative side of life. Do not say it is all rosy, so you're chasing this by any means necessary and using the wrong way. You can do it with perseverance. You can do it with determination. No matter where you are, no matter who you are, never look down on yourself or never say that this is above me. Nothing is above us. If you put in your best and work hard, you may not know who is watching you or who is listening or who is, wanting to help. But the little mistakes that you do can drive your helpers away. So always be vigilant and be positive. Be vigilant and be positive. Always inspire yourself. And then know that you can do it. You can do it. You can cross all barriers. You can cross all boundaries with love and understanding. Yes, I am telling them they should never lose themselves and they should never feel intimidated.
Yeah.
No, it's not cool. Yeah.
Yeah. That's great. That's great. That's great. You're so amazing. And I'm
Thank
just
you.
any last word that you wanna leave us with?
Oh, I want to say a very big thank you to you, Freedom Makula, my own brother from South Africa. And I want to say a very big thank you to all your viewers, your listeners, your sponsors. And yes, to all my loved ones, everybody that supports me. I don't have fans, I have family.
Yeah.
I believe those that support me on social media, they are not my fans, they are my family because they actually make me who I am and they listen to me whenever I talk. And I am so grateful. So I thank everybody that has ever and still part of my life and making me feel like I belong. I say a very big thank you to all of them. And the youth, listen, you can do it. You can. Yes, you have that power. You can do it. Just don't go the wrong way. And everything will be fine.
Yeah, things will eventually work out. Things does work out, and I believe that. Thank you so much for all your positivity and everything that you're doing. How would you like us to? How would you like? How would you like to be remembered? This is one of the questions which I ask all my guests, because I honestly believe that it is not all about ourselves. It's about the thing that we leave behind. So I wanna know.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to be that young woman that the streets will never forget. I want to be that woman that will always, always be remembered by the streets with the work that I would do for the street, because I learned from the streets and I am going to teach the streets. So yes, I want to be that woman that the streets will remember.
Okay. That's good. That's great. Thank you. Where can people get hold of you? Where can people get hold of you? Your social platforms, and where can people find you?
Oh, the name is only one. Nashlove 909 on Instagram. It's the same name on Facebook. The same name on Clubhouse. The same name everywhere. The name is Nashlove 909. Yes, so that's where they can find.
Okay. Before I let you go, can you teach me some Ghanaian word? How do I say hello in in your language?
In my local dialect?
Yeah.
What do you want to say? What do you want to say?
I want to say thank you. How do I say thank you?
Medase.
Medase.
Yes, medase. Medase is thank you.
Medase. Nesh.
You're welcome. Welcome.
This was truly amazing, and thank you so much. I would like us to catch up again soon.
All right there. All right.
Thank you so much. Stay blessed.
You're welcome. Stay blessed too.